Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the Peter Oven Flopcast. How you doing, Charles?
I don't know right now. My internet is doing funny things.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. How
Yeah,
fun...
about 2 minutes after you started your starting soon thing, it just started blipping on me.
Oh boy.
Give me a minute while I figure things out here. Because, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Peter Oven Flopcast, episode 27. Easy Souls, CSGO 2, and Lance Reddick Tributes. I am joined today by everyone's favourite abusive Canadian. We have Charles, aka Cerberus the Executioner.
So,
And for your image, Charles, I went with your Discord profile pic, the I don't fucking care bear.
whatever, I told you, like, it's that thing for a reason. I really don't fucking care.
Well, I wanted to go with what represented you, dude. And that seemed the most appropriate. So, what do you want from me?
Yeah, just so you know, I also messaged you, a list of dates with, anime.
Yes.
On when coming out.
Yes.
If you've just seen that or not.
Yes, I did see that. We'll actually be talking about that, actually. Even though it's not entirely game related, it's still something interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do occasionally talk about video games, as well as some other bits, depending on the kind of bullshit that might go on. And expect a fair amount of bullshit with me and Charles here today. Especially a lot of abuse from this fucker over here. Because we all know he's the absolute wholesome bean who won't say anything bad about anyone.
Yeah, whatever. Go fuck yourself.
So the reason why Damo is actually not going to be joining us for the Flopcast today. Damo's for personal reasons. So Charles has agreed to step in temporarily. It's not a permanent thing, so don't get used to hearing this man's abusive voice. Because he might, because if I need him next time, he might go, nah, fuck off, I got bored.
Well, the phone just completely disconnects from the internet. Okay, good. The Xbox still has proper speeds. Oh, fucking hell. This house is weird.
You're right, dude.
I don't know. This house is fucking weird with connections, man.
Uh-oh. Are we possibly going to lose you?
I don't know, but so far since I've moved in here, the only thing that's had the connection not randomly drop once in a while has been the Xbox.
And that's what you're on right now?
Yes, thankfully.
You're wired up, right?
What? Fucking to the internet? No, it's Wi-Fi.
Ah.
Don't have a wire that goddamn long.
Oh, Jesus. It's not that expensive to get a long one.
Yeah, but it is a pain in the ass to try and hide it.
Yeah, that's true. It took a good about hour before we worked
Plus, there's no real advantage to having wired connection anymore.
No?
No, if you were to plug in directly to your router, you'd get close to, if not the exact same speed, if you were on Wi-Fi. There'd actually be more latency with the cable because, you know, connection goes through the cable.
Mine's still really good.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying it's any worse.
I'm still looking at...
I'm just saying there's not that big an advantage for it anymore.
Oh, they basically removed the advantage.
Well, they didn't remove it, it's just technology's caught up.
Shit. Don't you just love companies?
Alrighty, let's reboot the browser. Trying to get my laptop to play nice. It hasn't been on in a week and a half.
I was gonna say, you're using a laptop?
Yeah, just had the stream up.
Ah, right. So, as I ask this with everyone that's on here, Charles, what the fuck have you been playing these past few weeks?
A lot of COD zombies with my brother. A lot of zombies.
How much we talking?
12 hours a day.
Sorry, what was that?
12 hours a day.
12 hours a day? Fuck me, dude.
I
How bored are you?
wasn't bored. I just wanted to murder some fucking Nazi zombies, okay? I've just been playing Burnout Revenge again. I'll be back. I gotta help bring in groceries.
Rightio. Fucking hell. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a bit of a weird one today because, well, Charles has obviously not done one of these before. So, do apologise if things go a little bit quiet on ends or if we end up losing him. But as you heard, he is having internet issues. And obviously Charles won't have his won't have his camera on, but I will. So hence the I'm used to being on the other side when I do this with Davo. So I'm fucking all over this show. It's like I'm like, right, point. It's like, right, I want to point this way, but the camera's inverted, so I want to point that way. Oh, fuck me. You'd think I'd actually have a lot more of this actually organised, but nope, I'm about as unprofessional as it fucking gets. Oh, good fucking lord. Well, as we heard, Charles is basically doing a shit ton of COD zombies with Alex. Yes, this is Alex's brother. If you couldn't tell. He and Alex are the only ones that actually called me by my actual name, so. Oh god, this is. we're gonna make some progress here today, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I've actually, as you guys know, I've been playing. We'll get back to Charles in a minute. I've been playing a bunch of games. I've been playing Theatre Rhythm. I've been back on the Yu-Gi-Oh train. Some of you that caught the stream the other day. Obviously, Genshin Impact. I ended up some fucking hell getting the new 4-star characters on once again with all the characters. It's like, what the hell? Everyone's kind of been going mad on the Resident Evil 4 remake hype train. I'm probably not going to touch it because, well, too many puzzles and shit, and I'm not exactly very good with puzzles. So I'm just trying to get something up to make it so I can at least have the list of games that I've actually been playing. As you guys know, last weekend I managed to actually finish Fire Emblem Engage, or at least the main story of it. Got to do the DLC. Got to do some of the DLC. I will definitely be doing the story DLC when that comes out. Oh yeah, I've been jumping back on Final Fantasy IX, actually making progress on that one. Having a bit of fun just doing some retro games. Because, fuck it, why not? I've also been hitting Atelier Ryza 2. Just getting some alchemy animation bullshit done. And also trying to get some of the more awkward shit done very early on. Because, I love to, over-prepare I know that anyone that sees me play any like games like Persona will know that I'll probably over leveling and I'll be over the top powerful, blah 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 blah. Calling out Ivy here, considering she's always like, "Oh, you always over level." But yeah, what the fuck? Sorry, my PlayStation app's just like pinged up with a shit ton of notifications. Like, what the? I've also actually tried out. Hey, Line. I've also been trying out the Diablo 4 beta. What do you mean? Oh no. But yeah, I've been trying out the Diablo 4 beta. So far, I've not actually seen anything like. I've not seen anything major that stands out. It kind of reminds me of like some of the old school stuff. Like they definitely didn't do like the equipment, at least the menu system, doesn't seem like what they had with Diablo 3. Charles is just bringing in shopping, so he'll be right back. But yeah, Diablo 4 beta so far. You're still trying to figure out how to change the weapons. Yeah, it doesn't exactly go much in the way of helping you out or like giving you information. Like, it's kind of. It says stuff, but doesn't actually say anything. So I think for those who haven't actually played the Diablo games before, or have, but are confused, they may want to actually, make it so the hints and tips and shit actually, get to the fucking point. But yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I do. I worked it out.
Back now.
Welcome back.
With caffeine, by the way. Because, I live with fucking bad coffee addicts. Needs rehab for Tim. Tim's blah blah blah.
Well, hence...
no, it's they really do. It's really bad.
And Smurf, alerts don't work for when we're doing the Flopcast. Lion says hello, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. Hi, Lion.
Yuri says you're gonna have to share the coffee. As a coffee addict, I need more caffeine.
Oh, this isn't coffee. This is a tea. They order so much coffee, I can't drink coffee anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus Christ, man. That's considering how much you were hitting the coffee train before.
I do on course. When I'm on course, I'll drink coffee like a motherfucker. Mind you, also usually have fucking ungodly caffeinated chocolates that I get imported from Germany.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Next best thing we have up here is Coffee Crisp, and that ain't no one fucking cup of coffee in a bar.
Oh, is it what, like little spoon-fed type shit, is it?
No, no. It's called Coca-Cola. I recommend it. It's actually good. Used to be used in World War II for rations for Germany.
I don't order coffee, I have 40 cups.
Only back then it wasn't just coffee, it was kind of laced with another thing that the Germans love to use.
I don't order coffee, I have 40 cup cafe at home, and I make my own coffee. Fair enough.
Yeah, I do too, except I can't even do that anymore.
When the coffee addicts are literally clawing at the thing like, Get me!
It's bad.
So, I know this is probably a bad thing, because going back to the amount of hours you've been putting into COD Zombies.
Yeah, well.
Well, I've seen
I
Alex.
would hunt too.
I've seen actually. Oh, I know you're always on Hunt Showdown. Like Hunt Showdown's your crack pipe.
Only on the Xbox client. My PlayStation can no longer run it. Well, it can, but it's so laggy. It's not worth it. I want to repair it when I do it on PlayStation.
Well, to be honest, you actually have more issues when you played on the PlayStation version because most of the people that play on PlayStation only use shotguns.
No, that's just console in general. The problem with the PlayStation is it's an old-ass first-generation PS4.
Yeah, no, I get
versus an Xbox Series S.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I get you. It's like I remember you bitching about it a while ago.
Yeah. I don't have any internet connection. Fuck you and your 5G connection. Punk ass cousin.
So I'll wait until at least version 3 of the PS4 before I bought it.
This is my second PS4.
Yeah, it is. It's second. First one, just
first
kind
one, the fan decided to say peace out.
It basically decided to die a slow death and then basically decided to take itself out.
Yeah. It committed seppuku.
I think the way I described it was like a rabbit jumping into a buzzsaw.
No, that's the way you described how it sounded.
Oh yeah.
You could tell when the bearing went.
God, it was so bad, everyone. It was so bad.
It was loud as fuck.
It was. You could not hear anything else. It was just like. It's like fucking hell.
Yeah, the loud PS4 fan issue that everybody complains about the PlayStation tends to be a sign that you need to clean it.
Yeah.
I did not clean it, and then it just kind of chewed up the bearing and the fan. And
well, to be fair, a lot of people actually, even when they have cleaned it, the fan is still an issue to begin with because I mean it's not exactly quiet.
No, but well, it is for right now for me. It is, but I just cleaned mine fucking stupidly thoroughly with moving.
One had that one, weird one wouldn't stop beeping, kept saying no disk in game.
That usually means your disk drive's dead.
Yeah.
Speaking of, remember how my cousin got a PS4?
Uh-oh.
I think like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Disk drive dead. He gets it back probably tomorrow. He said.
How? What? After already a year?
He's been without it for 14 days.
Oh, I'm sure it's absolute torture for him.
No, his job's picked up and given him actual fucking hours, so it's not so bad.
Was he on 0 contracted hour or something?
He works for Hot Topic.
So that's a yes.
That's I don't fucking know. But I know his hours are based upon how many sales the stores make, which is a really stupid fucking way to do it.
Yeah, that sounds like 0 contracted hours. That's what that sounds like.
That's how, according to him, that's how most stores in a mall do it. No,
bull fucking shit.
That is how a company that does not want to pay its employees enough money, even though they make comically large amounts.
I was gonna say that is bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's right. My phone doesn't have internet. Why does my phone not have internet? I don't fucking know. It's the only thing. My laptop has internet. It's just slow. My Xbox clearly has internet with no issues.
Yeah. Your phone's just like nope.
Alright, it looks like I'm gonna fucking completely restart the laptop because it is running slow.
Yeah, literally, your phone is basically just like some stubborn anime chick. She's like, no.
Oh, now you have internet.
Why? Because you restarted your laptop?
No. I restarted the Wi-Fi for the 80th time on my
Jesus.
phone.
Oh, fucking hell. God love technology, ladies and gentlemen. They're not built to fucking last.
I've decided what I'm doing with some of my money from my course.
Oh yeah.
Because as you know, I get paid when I go on my course, and it's gonna be like $3,000 a month. Not a lot, but enough. And I'm gone for 2 months. Actually, it might be more than $3,000 a month now because I'm getting a pay raise.
Hey, nice.
You'll love this. The pay raise that we're getting is 6.66%.
Are you serious?
Yes, I looked at the email last night. Yes.
6.6. Surely someone behind that actually decided to go, you know what? Fuck it, let's just go for it.
What it looks like, but I don't know.
Well, knowing that lot on your end, I'd imagine someone's decided to go, you know what? Fuck it. Your phone says, fuck you, you're not playing on the internet today until I say you can. Yep.
Yeah, apparently.
That's about right, Yuri. So, it's going about as well as you'd expect. So, now we're going to get on to the usual bullshit that we kind of run here. And, well, we're going to start off with, obviously, one of the big bits of news that happened over the past couple of weeks. Obviously, the sudden death of Lance Reddick. And, well, how thousands of Destiny 2 players have been gathering to basically honour the guy. Because he was...
I was gonna say, you have Destiny 2, you should be hopping on for that. Just for this segment.
I am in the process of downloading it as we speak.
Oh, good. I have somebody else to play with.
Well, it's been a hot minute since I played it, so don't expect anything. And it's me in a shooting game, dude. You say someone else to hop on and play with. You mean someone to hop on and for you to carry?
No, this time around, I mean... Oh, wait, no, you don't have Lightfall, never mind.
Yeah, dude, I've not...
What I was gonna say is have somebody to laugh at while he swings around like Spider-Man and ends up going splat off a fucking wall for the 80th time.
Oh, God. Takes me back to that clip, literally when we were jumping back and forth and I got caught by that rock. When it was me, you, and Lion, and all was just like, fuck! And you were absolutely dying with laughter.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. What the fuck? Phone just went. So yeah.
Yeah, it's probably because I just sent you an image that has me scratching my head going, what in the utter fuck?
No, it's my mum sending me a message.
Okay, I sent you something too.
Yeah. So on the 17th of March, it was announced that Lance Reddick has passed away at the age of 60.
Unfortunately, it wasn't actually his character Zavala with the resurrection of Cade.
Apparently, well, he was known for his roles in The Wire and the John Wick series. And
obviously Destiny 2.
Obviously, yeah, Destiny 2 as Commander Zavala, as Charles is
I
saying.
did not think that man was fucking 60.
I know! He actually looks good for his age.
I thought he was maybe 40, not fucking 60.
He looks really good. He looked really good. Like, holy shit. That's a man who has aged very well.
And my thing with wanting Commander Zavala to die has nothing to do with his acting or anything like that. It's just the fact that he is very much the cookie cutter leader character and is very fucking boring. He plays the role well. His voice acting is great. It's just the way Bungie wrote the character.
Yeah. Oh wait, he's also in the Horizon.
They killed the fun one.
He's in the Horizon series?
Yeah. I think he's in the new one. I'm not sure about the other one.
He's in Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. He played Wanderer Silence. Huh. Did not know that. Well, apparently, and this I'm reading some like little bits in here from an article. This is how I'm able to actually have like a fair amount of detail. So bear with me a sec. Well, there's someone saying that actually this is a pretty big impact on the Destiny series, because it's like,
Well, we don't know how big an impact it's gonna be yet, because all the lines that he recorded for this year of Destiny have been done. Because they record all the lines for the entire year in advance.
so yeah, what are they actually gonna do, like in regards of his character?
We don't know yet. That's the thing. I don't even think Bungie knows yet.
Bungie doesn't know anything.
Bungie knows more than Activision did. Activision dragged that game through the fucking mud.
It was Activision. When did they not?
True.
Like, seriously, Activision has a way of bending a game over and reaming it through. But that's something we've covered here anyway.
Speaking of that, did I ever tell you the funny thing between Activision and EA?
Hang on, we're not quite done yet.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that bit. So thousands of players have been actually jumping on to Destiny 2 and actually been showing their respects. There's a variety of stuff on the Destiny Bulletin Twitter page showing all the different pictures of various groups on the game, either all gathering, all performing like emotes and stuff like that. And it's very telling when a community actually comes together to celebrate someone. It's very telling. It's nice to actually see something like that.
On that note, I was playing Destiny for a little bit earlier, and I hopped in the tower to do something. I can't remember what.
Mm-hmm.
Every single person in the tower was standing in front of Zavala.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise.
There were so many people in one spot. If I looked that direction, my game threatened to crash.
Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ! Seriously?
Well, it wasn't really the matter of the people. It was the emotes they were doing and the visual effects those emotes had.
Yeah.
I had to change some settings because it turns out I had the particle effects turned on to "fuck you, Jesus."
I love your description and stuff sometimes, dude. And that was basically causing your game to go. Ah!
Yes.
Particle effects on "fuck you, Jesus" is a no-go, Sajiri. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, especially with that many people. When it's just like 3 dudes or it's just you, fine. But 16 people all doing these fancy emotes and tribute, yeah, no.
I imagine the tributes are going to go on for quite some time.
A while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not going to be something that'll... So, yeah. Turn your particle effects down very much so when you're going near Zavala.
At least when you're on an old system.
Alright, so this is what Bungie has posted on Twitter about.
Sorry, just seen an image. I'll send it to you.
Lance Reddick was an iconic presence on screen, in Destiny, and most importantly, in person. The statement reads, "His love for our community shined through in Commander Zavala in his uncompromising dedication to his craft, and out of the radiating kindness that touched those around him. To say he will be missed is a profound understatement, yet no less true. Rest in peace, Lance." Dude, I logged into the tower the other day just to do something that crashed because there was 20 people all doing shit in front of Zavala. The funny thing is, wouldn't Savala actually go, "What the hell are you all doing?"
Probably, yeah. I mean, the voice actor died, not the character.
Yeah.
So.
You know, for a fact, he'd probably go, "You should all maybe get back to work." But yeah, our condolences to Lance Reddick's family. The fan base will continue to obviously show their absolute respect for quite some time. So, if you go into Destiny 2, our advice: turn your particle effects way the fuck down, and brace yourself for possible lagfest.
At the very least, hope the Adderall-infused crackheads don't fucking have all their goddamn particle emotes going. Salutes is one thing, but we don't need like 80 fucking people brooding over there.
Oh, come on, you've seen the internet. How many people like to brood over the smallest of things?
True. Some places worse than others.
Yeah. I had my particle first turned off and it still crashed. Jesus Christ, Yuri! Mind you, you are on previous gen systems, so...
So am I.
Yeah.
I'm on a previous gen system, and I didn't have that issue.
Get fucked then. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to something that you wanted to talk about in regards of EA.
Yeah, so, you know how EA is known for killing off a shitload of companies?
Yes.
They still haven't killed off as many as Activision has.
That's true. That is true.
I think it's like close to double Activision's shut down? I'm not sure. I don't remember, it's been a long time since I looked at it, but I know it's a fuckload more.
Fucking hell. Does not, like, to be honest, that kind of doesn't surprise me, really.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, fuck. I heard something that actually might possibly interest you, Charles.
Oh, no.
Actually, it was something to do with PS5.
Which I will hopefully be getting soon. Probably like September.
Apparently, there might be a heavy price cut coming for the PS5 soon.
Don't get your fucking hopes up on that. Have you seen Canada's economy?
Hey,
yeah, exactly.
We're not going there. So, from one sad bit of news to a bit of interesting news that is probably pissing off a fair amount of the community. Dark Souls 3, game that's been out for quite some time now.
What 3? I just sneezed my fucking brains out, sorry.
That's fine. So yeah, Dark Souls 3.
Oh shit, Souls 3, okay.
You're gonna like this. A modder has actually created easy mode for the game.
That doesn't really surprise me.
And
Modders will do anything.
Basically, all that does is increase your soul intake and reduce the damage that you take. Which, to be honest, is fair. It's not taking anything
Well, I
away.
just really realized I saw the Bluetooth that turned on my headset. Sorry to cut you off there.
No worries. So, the fact that he's actually created an easy mode, he's actually created 3 versions of an easy mode. It's an unofficial mode, obviously, because obviously it's a mod.
No shit.
So there's a very easy...
A mod that's an unofficial thing. Wow.
So obviously there's... Haha, Mr. Sarcasm. So there's easy, very easy, and ultra easy. Plain easy increases your soul intake by 25% and lowers the damage taken by 25%, and increases your damage, increases the damage you deal by 25%. And then very easy and ultra easy, percentages are 55 and 75 respectively. Now, as you can imagine, something like this would not exactly sit well with a fair amount of the Souls community, because they're like, "Oh, you're tarnishing the game. You're tarnishing it." And I read this article and hearing some people's responses, I'm like, tarnishing the game. Yeah, look at all the shit everyone pulls on that game on a regular basis. Look at all the mods and shit that people have made for that game. Tarnish
Never
it.
mind all the furry porn mods that we all know fucking exist for that game.
Let's not even go there. That's a whole part of the internet I am not wanting to actually cross.
Mm-hmm.
They will take this channel down in a heartbeat. But it's like they're saying, oh, it's taken away from like how it feels. It's like actually it's not, because the AI is still the same. You're just not taking as much damage.
Yeah, you've just been buffed to the nines.
Yeah. It's giving you a chance. And apparently also, when you beat the game and you're going to go into New Game Plus, it then carries over. So it's not one of those like you beat easy mode and then takes you over to the regular mode. No, it actually going to take you just basically just keep on going. So if you're looking to actually play the Souls games on system that are based on, I would assume, PC.
Well, yeah, that's one that has mod support.
Hey, I don't know these days. Games seem to be getting mod support on consoles as well these days, so I don't know. I'm just
very half-assed and shitty mod support.
Bethesda. But yeah, if you want to actually experience the Souls games but not get as immensely pissed off with it, then it might be worth checking this mod out. It will be interesting to like, because news about this only appeared like on the 20th, so 7 days ago, and I've not heard anything else about it. Oh, and then what do? I scroll down the article, and what do I see? Yeah, people talk about the Souls community talks about how easy mode would basically tarnish the game. Yeah, the thing I read.
You're talking about the same community that lost their absolute shit over somebody suggesting a pause functionality in a game.
Yeah, which I still think that it does need as a suggested thing. Right? No, here's the thing. They talk about how it takes away from the whole aesthetic of the game. Yeah, listen to this. Dark Souls 3 player beats game without ever moving. Yeah.
That didn't surprise me.
Yeah. Souls community. Chill the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously. Go out, touch some grass. Seriously. Actually, that's rich, me saying that. Yes, Charles, you got something to say?
Only that I want to chop my fucking nose off right now.
Cold?
No, not as far as I know.
Well, it can't be hazy.
Just surprised you're gonna sneeze your shit off and now you're just gonna fucking drip like a goddamn faucet.
Oh, I hate that. That fucking pisses me off, that does.
Mm-hmm.
That shit just drives me up the fucking wall.
Alright, so yeah, PlayStation's still downloading because I'm gonna explain some of my fucking issues here.
See, now we're starting to actually get to the source of the problem, Charles.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's not the problem. Considering the PlayStation I had actually shut off instead of put into rest mode, yeah, that wasn't the problem.
So, onto something else. Now, a series that I know quite a few people are pretty much sick of at this point. Dragon Ball Z. At this point, I can kind of understand why people are getting sick of it.
At least in regard to games.
Yeah. Especially in regards of Xenoverse 2. Like, I have no idea how the fuck they're able to actually fucking keep that shit going at this point. I think it's beyond...
Bandai Namco, let's be real, that's all you need to know on that one.
There are 1,000 other fucking things they could actually, you know, do. There are 1,000 other games they can actually work on. Like, hey, Bandai Namco, you know, how about working on give us more Digimon, you know? I've only just
But
finished...
Digimon isn't as popular, that's the problem. That really is the issue, is Digimon just isn't near as popular as, say, Pokemon, which is Digimon's nearest competitor.
Unfortunately, yeah, and Digimon is fucking great. I mean, as some of you who, as those of you who are here right now, probably watching this VOD, you guys will know we've only just recently finished the true ending on Digimon Survive. And I am off stream going through the other two routes, which will result in characters kicking the bucket in not exactly very savoury ways. Yeah, not looking forward to that. I've stopped for the minute because I know for a fact that I'm gonna hate it.
Soft-hearted bitch.
Fuck you, you cold-hard military glory hole.
That has nothing to do with it, but yeah, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of the shit I was expecting to happen. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. It was actually recently announced for a new Dragon Ball Z game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I know, a fucking mouthful. Trust me, it was a mouthful when they released the first one.
Yeah.
Try and say that name 5 times with a mouthful of toffee. Like,
when that first game came out, my initial reaction was, are those even fucking words, or are they just slapping letters together?
No, someone's basically just headbutted the keyboard. That's basically what it is.
No, they didn't even headbutt it, they just had their cat walk all over it.
They had a seizure all over the keyboard. But yeah, they actually finally announced it, and people have been trying to, like, special Dragon Ball Z fans have been sick of Xenoverse 2. Let's be real here. Xenoverse 2 was good to start with, but when it literally became almost impossible for casual players to literally just play the game.
I was gonna say, when they tried making it an esports game, that's when it got ruined.
Yes. See, they should have just left it to Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, that was actually a better, in terms of being esports, like, that was better off than Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 was not meant to be that. Xenoverse 2 is meant to be a story game, for fuck's sake.
Xenoverse 2's main focus was PvE, but you know how people are with PvP? They're all fucking, like, sucking on the crack pipe.
Says Mr. Hunt
Or
Showdown crack pipe smoker.
Corners. That's different and you know it.
So, one of the things that people are actually based on some things I've been seeing, there are like quite a few things that people are actually hoping for. Obviously, tight cinematics and controls. Well, it's Bandai Namco.
The thing is, people know they can do it because they remember the good days of Budokai.
Yeah, that's the thing. The good days. It's now. That's the thing that I'm concerned about.
Yeah, when microtransactions have weaseled their way into every facet of fucking gaming.
Yeah. And
just leached all the creative power, or all the creative... English, come on, all the creative...
See, the only way...
Fuck duck backwards and upside down. Creativity. There we go.
Oh my god, dude! You were right. You just had. What the fuck happened to you?
English.exe has failed.
Would you like to send an error report? Your error report failed to send.
Basically, fuck.
It's like brain, mouth, gone. The
Well,
thing
it's
is,
a known issue that my fucking mouth runs faster than my brain does, so...
that's an understatement. Sometimes your brain just isn't even there, dude. Sometimes your mouth goes like a fucking machine gun.
No, half the time my brain's having a totally different conversation.
Well, as I just said, dude, sometimes your mouth runs like a fucking machine gun and takes everyone else out in the process. I can say this from experience, having to deal with your ass for years.
Me who has to put up with you, the fuck you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, hoe bag. So, obviously, tight cinematics. Oh no. So, tight cinematics and controls. So they can do it. It's just a case of are they going to? It's just a case of will it actually match up. The loading screen mini games, like that's not a big thing, but it would be nice to have something like that because you don't get that these days. A giant roster, as Charles pointed out. I imagine we're gonna have some microtransactions in regards of said roster.
Okay, fucking.
As much as I would like to see the size of the roster like in Budokai Tenkaichi 2, which is a much bigger roster than 3, by the way.
Only because they went with non-canon stuff.
Yeah, and that's what made it actually, I feel, better, because you could actually have a bit more fun with it.
There's your mean.
But yeah, I want there to be a giant roster, but I don't want to have to pay out the arse for every single fucking character.
Bend over, here it comes. Give us your wallet.
Mini games. Really? Mini games? Wait, Dragon Ball Z Infinite World? What the fuck is that game?
Hmm?
Apparently there's a Dragon Ball game that I wasn't aware of, called Infinite World.
Yeah.
And apparently that one had mini games in it.
Yeah.
Chasing after bubbles on
I know
Kinkai's
Infinite
planet.
World existed. I can't remember what on and where. Because I know it didn't get shipped to every country, and I know it was for a very specific platform.
A detailed world map. Well, in regards of the world maps, I think
The Budokai games were never open world.
No.
Stop worrying about the fucking world map.
no.
Not every game needs to be open world. You.
It's a
fucking
fight.
idiots.
It's a anime fighting game. It doesn't need to be open world shit.
I mean, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot pulled off the open world pretty good, but that was because it was a different type of.
Yeah, Kakarot.
Game.
Yeah, Kakarot actually worked on that. That actually made sense.
But that was because it was more, I think, it was action adventure with that.
Yeah,
And not just straight up a fighting game.
yeah. See, that actually worked because it played to that genre's strength. So yes, they were in some of the story mode for Budokai Tenkaichi 2. There was some like interactive maps and stuff like that. And I will admit, it wasn't exactly the best. It worked in some aspects, but it wasn't exactly the best. Like, what was that other game that was the first to have character creation, but you only had 3 choices?
I don't remember.
But you know what one I'm talking about, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that wasn't that good and could have done better.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell, I can't remember that. But yeah, And I'm just having a quick look at this article now on the open world thing. It's like that. There's a lot of expectations, especially with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot showing what it's capable of. There's a fucking difference between Kakarot and this.
It seemed more different than the closest thing it's to is Fighters, and even then, it's not even remotely close to it.
Exactly.
Because Universe 2, you can argue there's some similarities there, but no, not even close.
Yeah, well, the less we talk about Xenoverse 2, the better. You and I have had our attempt on there, and we had our fun, and that was it.
Go back to our occasion.
Yeah, I haven't touched it in a hot minute, dude. Not since the last time you and I had a fight on there.
Yeah, I go on there whenever I want to energy blast something into oblivion.
Ultimate Battle game modes. You obviously had the chance on the previous Tenkaichi games to actually take on higher difficulty fights. So that could be an interesting thing, going up against the AI, because I think there needs to be more fighting games that prioritize your ability to do PvE rather than constantly PvP. I know fighting games as a whole do focus on PvP, but the thing about the Dragon Ball Z games is their main appeal is PvE.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's basically telling the exact same story 1,000 other fucking games already done. Not to mention how many different series.
Right? God. Everybody's like, oh, it's not as good as Naruto or Bleach. Really? Then how come it has more of everything than Naruto or Bleach?
I'm sorry, and I know we're going to be breaking the usual video game thing here, but as soon as we're talking about this, alright, Bleach, how many games does it have? Like 3 or 4?
Something like that.
Naruto, what are the most renowned Naruto games out there? Ultimate Ninja Storm Collection. That's basically it. And the Naruto Boruto...
And even those have gone downhill, so saith Tenchi.
Well, Tenchi isn't exactly around as much, so I don't exactly trust his opinion.
No. No, I do, but... Because I know he still plays games, he just hides offline like a little bitch.
Let's not get onto that one. The Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker game, we're not even going to fucking talk about that travesty. Mm-hmm. The only reason that thing's numbers jump back up again is because they put it free on PlayStation Plus for a month. And even that dropped.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was part of either premium or extra, wasn't it?
Nope, that was actually.
I know it wasn't
this
monthly.
This is before they did that.
Because I don't remember seeing it ever pop up for monthly, and I checked that religiously.
Yeah, it was on there.
It
was on there for I think it was on there 3 or 4 months ago. Hang on, let me just quickly check.
It was 3 or 4 months ago. Then it was after that. After the extra and this premium came out.
No, actually, it came out. They did that literally before.
Then it was a lot longer than 3 to 4 months ago.
Yeah, it was back in June last year.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was a bit off.
Oh, a bit. Try about a year off.
Now who's the wrong with the wrong in terms of year maths? It's a bit more than a fucking year, mate. So yeah, I was just a few months off. But yeah, that wasn't very good. How many fucking games has Dragon Ball Z had? Literally, let me have a quick look at this, because this is actually
too many, too fucking many. Dragon Ball was the first to have the Call of Duty problem, where you just forget which number it's on now.
All right, so apparently there have been over 40 titles.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's kind of more than that, to be honest, because there's obviously I
remember having one for the DS. I can't remember what it was, but I know it was actually a lot of fun.
There was also like one on the
DS
game.
was my
There was
own
also
favorite.
like on the Game Boy Advance as well. All right, so there was even actually back on the NES, back on the NES,
Yep.
back in 1986.
Yeah, the same fucking year the series starts.
Hey, Vena. So yeah.
Okay, Twitch chat works at least, but Twitch itself was just perma buffering.
So I counted 63. So yeah, the number's a bit out. But then again, there was also a bunch of games that didn't actually make it over here to the West, so that's what I'm also counting.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it goes with a lot of the anime stuff. There tends to be a bunch of games that
But
don't
yeah,
make it over.
literally, this had more fucking... This actually had more games than any other anime out there. It's retold its story so damn much. Not to mention there have been some that have actually done their own little bit of a story, but it's still also done basically the main story of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Not to mention, for anime games, it is consistently the best quality.
Yeah, it is. As much as I shit on Xenoverse 2, literally, it was, at the time, one of the best. If not the best. No other anime game has
That game
actually...
is...
No other anime series game has actually come close.
Come, laptop. There. Like, as much as we shit on Xenoverse 2, when that game first came out, it was banging. We fucking playing that with a buddy was just fucking awesome. Still playing
It was,
with a
like,
friend,
like, literally, like, our fights on there literally were just us basically just, like, it was almost like an actual Dragon Ball fight. Constant clashes and shit.
Well, yeah, it's because we were both shit at the game and just kind of mashed buttons until something happened.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. We actually could have a laugh with it. Not to mention, also, we kind of maybe found out how to get some skills early on. I still remember our rush trying to get into the beta for it. And that's because we
didn't start the game as Super Saiyan 3. You don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's not like we, try to rush to find out how to actually do that shit or anything.
It's not like we managed to steal some of the powers from our previous characters or anything.
Yeah, it's just not what you're talking about.
Let's start with the final shine attack. No.
I still remember when I actually discovered I could go Super Saiyan 3 and I'm like, I have hair! That was fucking hilarious. And I still, like, even when I actually played on it, like, a bit ago, and I could still hear people in the game, I would go Super Saiyan 3 and went, hold up, this man got hair now! People's reactions were the fucking best.
You know what I would have loved to see in regards to the transformations?
What's that?
You know that meme with Goku and Vegeta having the beards, and Goku's like, well, why don't we keep the beards? And they transform to Super Saiyan and the beard is just in their fucking eyeballs.
Yeah.
I would love to have seen that with any character that has a beard in that game. That would have been great.
If you want to talk about like fusion characters with like the most ridiculous looks, we need to look at Budokai. Like they literally had
modded Budokai. Oh boy.
No, not modded. Like regular Budokai. Like I remember Budokai 3. You could actually do like the most ridiculous fusions, like Goku and Hercule, Tien and Yamcha. Like
I know, but add modded Budokai into that is what I was thinking of.
Oh, I've not seen modded Budokai.
Kermit fused with Cell.
Oh my god. Oh. That sounds like some Team 4-star shit right there.
Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, they like. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but there's a lot of like hope for Tenkaichi 4. But we know for a fact that these are just hype and expectations that guarantee it's not going to be able to live up to. And if it does, it's going to be a fucking shock.
Right?
I would like for the game to actually be I would like for it to actually be really, really good. But I know in my heart it's not going to be that way. Like one of the other things that I'm also seeing, like the what if sagas, like that was actually a good thing. That was actually good. That was actually nice to actually see.
Mm-hmm.
Like seeing like, oh, what if this character did it this way, or like one of the things I remember. Oh fuck.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, like what if future Gohan had beaten the androids? That's constantly been a thing, though. To be fair, because future Gohan has actually been considered probably one of the most badass characters around. Considering the fact he takes on 2 fucking androids on his own in a weakened state.
What annoys me? The one thing that annoys me about future Gohan.
What?
Why did Bulma never make him a prosthetic arm?
She never had the chance. He literally lost his arm and then immediately went to go to battle.
Yeah, but if anybody would have been able to build it in the time frame of him fighting somebody, it would have been her.
Yeah. But if I remember rightly, he lost that arm when they were at the carnival fighting the androids, and then he then got Trunks out of there, and then in order to actually keep Trunks safe, he then went to go fight them to keep them distracted. So literally, there
You might
was...
be right, but I think him going back to fight them to keep them distracted from Trunks was a couple days after. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'd have to rewatch.
But either way,
yeah, like Bulma could have, and that might have actually.
Yeah.
If anyone could have actually made not just a prosthetic arm, but a prosthetic arm that can actually withstand like the kind of power that a fight like that would have been able to handle. To be fair though,
there's also the fact that they know gods that can just kind of go, here, zap, 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 I have limb now.
Yeah.
There's some things in that franchise, especially in regards to the future shit, that they could have leaned into, that they just chose not to.
Yeah.
Why didn't it?
Like, why didn't it?
Was horrible for fucking remembering shit, but come on.
Like, why didn't King Kai intervene?
He did, remember? He tried to warn him, but it was too late.
Like, why was it like literally then after that there was nothing of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Raditz, that was one of the other what ifs. Like, what if Raditz actually got knocked out and actually lost his memory and became good like Goku?
I still would love to see Dragon Ball, like, it's just any Dragon Ball episode where Goku goes to the other world and ends up meeting his father.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty good. Right, just gonna start wrapping this bit up because then we'll take a break for the second half. Detailed destructible stages. Well, to be honest, there's been like quite a few of those in regards of the Dragon Ball Z, so guarantee that the destruction will probably be there for a small bit, and then they'll probably just reappear again, depending.
The technology's strong enough now, and with that kind of game, they don't have to do that. So I would like to see when I slam somebody into the ground at fuck you, the crater stays.
Yeah. So they could do it. It's a matter of whether they will or not. Team battles as well. But then again, most fighting games have that to begin with anyway, so that's not even an issue. And Evolution Z, basically the ability to actually put like stuff on, like special like capsules and stuff on the characters to give them like certain abilities and stuff like that.
I don't feel like that has a place. Not in Tenkaichi game.
Well, it was in there.
Yeah, I know, and it always felt out of place to me.
Yeah. To be honest, they did it better in Budokai.
Yeah.
Because it gave like, because then you didn't have like Goku 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You had one Goku, and you could have it basically be Super Saiyan, where you could go Super Saiyan, or we could do the fusion, or whatever. So, they did it better in Budokai, I feel. Right. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and take a break. About 6-minute break, because I did run a little bit longer. Obviously, whenever Charles and I start talking about Dragon Ball, we tend to go on for a little bit. But yeah, we will see you guys very, very, very shortly. We will continue with the rest of the Flopcast and our bullshit. And yes, Inventor, longest rant, that's just how we are.
That wasn't even a bad one.
No, we've done worse. It's because because this is live, and will be uploaded onto YouTube. Is why it's not worse. But yeah, see you guys. See you guys very, very soon. Hello, 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 and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You there, Charles?
Yes.
Awesome. Sorry, my nephew needed help with something.
I'm still trying to process China's decision there to make what looked like cum.
Oh god. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna break here, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, Charles has basically sent me something that was sent to he found on Twitter, and apparently due to censorship in China, they basically will be changing blood, changing its obviously color and turning it into white, with an image of basically like a horror scene from an anime with people mutilated and blood everywhere, basically changing it from red to white. So my response was, so they've gone from anime to hentai.
To clarify, we don't know if it's real or not. It's just something that I found that was kind of funny.
Yeah. If it's true, what the fuck? If it's not, I applaud the person's warped sense of humour.
Right?
Because that shit kind of funny. Not gonna lie, I would be kind of tempted to actually, if that were actually the case, I'd be kind of tempted just to check out some of the anime from over there, just to see how bad it is. Oh god. Could you imagine like a Bleach episode?
Ben, I found worse images.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Send.
It was underneath the comments for that one.
Oh no. Oh no, do I need to check it out?
You know what? I forgot. I don't know why I took a screenshot. I can just hit that fucking share button here. There you go. It's sent to you.
Oh god! Oh god! What the fuck?
I told you it's even worse.
What the fuck? No! No, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? I'm gonna just quickly show my screen. This is probably a bad idea, but you know what? Considering, this needs to be shown. This needs to be shown.
When it's already in the rabbit hole.
Alright, we're already talking about it, so.
I'll take images I can't unsee for $10.
So yeah, this basically. Just, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
seriously, where the hell do they get off with this shit? Like, are they, like, already people are trying to deter, like, there are already people trying to deter others from anime. This is just gonna make it worse!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I've heard of being blood drunk, but do you think maybe someone else is, maybe a little bit something else?
Yeah, semen drunk.
Jesus, I believe that's called cum drunk. Fucking hell. Like, seriously, where do they get off with that? Actually, I think that's the problem they're getting off.
Mm-hmm.
Just... God. I'm just trying to think, like, what bloody anime do we watch? That basically would, like, be real bad.
Demon King Academy.
Oh, God. No,
Especially with that scene with the
what about
teacher.
no, I'm just trying to think, like, the anime with the magical girls that starts off nice and takes a very dark turn.
Oh.
Oh. Where it's like cutesy for the first couple of episodes, and then one of the girls that's basically been little cutie then gets eaten right in front of everyone.
No fucking idea.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Then there's actual, like, Bleach, obviously, with the amount of, like, blood that gets spilt in that.
Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Ball, because Super is...
They did it wrong.
If you watch Super and compare it, it's heavily censored blood.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Well, that's because of Japan rules, and that is straight up what it is. It was because of the rules of Japan.
Yeah.
They had to try and keep it PG-13, which meant all the blood had to go.
Even when someone's got a hole in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. So, I hate to say about this, because I'm just like, what the hell, why? But, a few days ago, back on the 22nd, this article was brought out. CSGO sequel finally announced with a release window.
Yep.
Just... why?
Do you even know how many Counter-Strike games there are?
No, I don't.
Well, I'll give you a hint. The franchise started in 1999.
Well, according to this article, it's been 11 long years since the release of CSGO. Announced by
Yeah, CSGO came out in 2012, and there was other Counter-Strike games after it.
Yeah.
That nobody's heard of.
Because no one gave a shit about.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Counter-Strike on Twitter. They said this on their official Twitter page. Counter-Strike True is officially in development, and it will be released as a free upgrade for CSGO players this summer. In fact, some select players can play it now.
Speaking of CSGO, did you know that was on PS3?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've got it on PS3.
Hold up!
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I know, it's shocking. It's shocking considering how much Gabe Newell fucking hates consoles.
I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't
Why
fucking know.
Why
Money,
put it
I
on
guess?
console when you hate it? When you hate consoles?
Because he likes money.
Well, clearly it couldn't have done that well. Otherwise, it'd have been put on the future generations.
Oh no, on console it was such a bad port that it absolutely fucking tanked.
Huh, I wonder why.
I bought it for like $2.
Oh, God. So, yeah. It is in development, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you're a fan of CSGO and you want to play a second one, you may have the chance. But if you're already if you're already neck deep in it, then it'll be classed as a free upgrade. So they kind of. So I don't know if it's kind of like going to be like with Overwatch 2 on that aspect. If that's what they kind of mean.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah.
If so, hopefully they handle it better than Overwatch 2, because that was just.
Well, to be honest, anything will handle better than Overwatch 2. Let's be honest.
Yeah, not very hard.
Hey guys, story mode's coming out in March. Nearly the end of March. No story mode.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Activision Blizzard. Fuck you. You're gonna do something. If you're gonna say you're gonna do something, fucking do it. And if you're not gonna be able to, give us a reason.
They did the same thing with Black Ops 4, if you remember. So anybody who's surprised by that, sorry, but you're a fucking.
I'm not surprised by anything they do anymore.
Nor am I, but like, come on. You didn't see that comment? They did it with Black Ops 4, for fuck's sakes.
I literally.
Their biggest. If they weren't afraid to do that with their biggest fucking franchise, what makes you think they're not gonna do it to the smallest one?
I even, not gonna lie, I don't know if people actually remember this, but I actually called it when I actually was speaking about Overwatch 2 and how much of a critic I'm gonna be of that. And yeah, I will hold that till the day I die, that I am going to be heavily a big critic of it, due to the fact that I was neck deep in the Overwatch buzz when it originally came out. I was neck deep in it, and I managed to get out. So if anyone's actually got the right to actually claim to be an actual critic of it, I can. But yes, CSGO, hopefully they'll, well, as we've already stated, it'll probably go way better than Overwatch 2, considering the popularity of CSGO.
Mm-hmm.
And it is very popular. Like, no matter what way you think about it, it is popular. It's not
Counter
like...
Strike's always been the very, very popular competitive shooter.
Yeah.
Because it's actually really good. And with mods, it gets even more fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of the competitive stuff, and it is not gonna lie, it is quite entertaining to watch.
It's one of the few that I will agree with being entertaining to watch as a competitive scene.
Yeah, because it actually
Most
works.
of the others, it's... Well, not just that. It's the way they do it. It was the first one to get a competitive scene.
Yeah. And literally all the others are basically tried to base it upon that, and as they fail...
Yeah, they're trying to copy it.
But it's like, don't copy it.
And some games took it way too far, like Rainbow Six, where they just forced in all the esports bullshit into the live serves and just sucked all the fun out of the game.
Fuck's sake, Lion. the emotes that Lion puts in chat is just fucking hilarious. Oh god. So yeah, look forward to us on the Flopcast maybe actually talking about CS:GO 2 as more news arrives of it, because we like to try and cover things as we go, and obviously put our own thoughts and spin on it.
We're tuning into that soon.
But that's just kind of how we are. From that, onto another game that, well, has a bit of a history and is basically memed to shit to the point where even the developers on the Twitter page have actually said, yeah, we know about this, yeah, go ahead, we know it's a meme. Dead Island 2. So, you'd think after some time
that existed.
Yeah, I know. Well, funny thing is, it comes out on the 21st of April. Yeah. So they've literally just got under a month to basically cancel that release date and then delay it again. I kind of hope they don't, because well, as was clipped, if they do release it on its release date, Damo owes me 10 gifted subs. Um, I thought you'd like that.
Oh, fuck's sakes! What is it with people making bets with you?
I know.
At least that's a safer bet than the one Tenchi made.
Let's not go with. Oh God. I'm
I'm
sorry,
not talking about that one. I'm talking in general with all of them.
Tenchi just keeps making bad bets with me, man. I don't get why he keeps doing that.
He does it with me too. He's done it in the crew one. He would always make the bet that this would be the time he would beat my Jeep Grand Cherokee. He never did.
And he still hasn't been in the crew too, has he?
No, in the crew 2 he has, because it's shit in the crew 2. I can't use it. I can't use it in dirt racing. I can only use it in rally race.
Right.
You don't have the suspension trouble for rally raids.
Basically, I'll give you a general idea because I'm not going to talk about it on stream, even though you can catch the very first one on YouTube from many years ago. Basically, Tenchi makes bets that ultimately he bets us to stuff, and if he loses, he ends up having to basically very much humiliate himself.
He's the one who sets the terms, not us.
Yeah, we just follow through, and we've given him plenty of outs.
Honestly, because he's the one who sets those terms, it makes me think that the one bet he did lost, and you know which one I'm talking about. He wanted to watch that.
Yeah, I've thought that. I have thought that. It's kind of hard not to. Literally.
Yeah.
So he has sucked pee-pee. I don't think that's a big loss on his part. No.
No.
I'm just going to say one name in particular, and I'm just going to move on. We'll move on from this and get back to our topic. Boku no Pico. If you don't know what that is, Lion, I recommend you. If you don't know what that is, Lion, then you know where to go search. Everyone else, do not search.
I highly recommend you don't search it up.
Yes, I do not recommend it.
You're better off not knowing.
No,
you're better off not knowing. It's like Two Girls, One Cup. You're better off not knowing.
Even though I can watch that, even though I've watched that while eating ice cream.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm fucking weird that way.
No.
But anyway. Yeah, he had, basically he had to watch that whilst I streamed. And we had to hear his live reaction.
Yep.
Yeah. We gave him an out.
That video of his reaction still up.
Of course I'm not going to take it down. That shit's fucking hilarious. It's proof that you don't make a bet with me. And besides, this is why I keep telling people, do not make bets with me. I'm the only one who can
safely make bet. I'm the only one who's ever safely made a bet with you and won.
Yeah. It's either been a
one,
or
you're stupid enough to follow my terms.
As you've either won or we've drawn. That's because you actually don't make stupid bets. You make bets that are actually balanced on either side of the playing field.
Except for the one where I made you bet in first-person shooter, just to make it a one-sided and to give you a good old middle finger.
Well, yeah, but first-person shooters and me don't exactly go hand in hand. Well, in more or less case
I know. Why do you think I picked that one?
It's more a case of your hand, my throat.
Or in that case, my bullet, your throat.
Anyway, Dead Island 2. So, as I said, if this game does get released on its release dates, Damo will be gifting me 10 subs, and no one can deny it because it has been clipped, and it is up, and I believe it's one of the ones I've uploaded onto YouTube.
What would have made that bet better is if instead of 10 gifted subs, it was the amount of gifted subs that is the number of the day. So, for example, April 21st to be 21 gifted subs.
Oh! Here's the thing, I agreed to it, because I didn't think. Well, actually, that was a demo promise. I had no like say in the matter. That was just a demo promise.
Mm-hmm.
So Damo's kind of shot herself in the foot on that one. But yeah. Anyway, back to what I was originally going to say before we kind of spiraled out of control.
As usual.
It's us. What the fuck do we expect? Dead Island 2. You'd have thought, with the amount of time literally that's been out, that this game's been memed about and stuff like that, you'd think they'd have at least had a chance to make a fair amount of content for it, right?
No.
According to the developer, the game is about 20 hours long.
And how much of that is random bullshit fetch quests, side quests?
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. I'm just thinking back to the chat. I'm just thinking back to YouTube channel worst pre-made ever.
Mhm.
Oh, champagne! If you don't know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, there is actually a bug in Dead Island, which they for some reason kept, where you could keep giving this drunk woman champagne, and you would constantly gain XP from it. I don't know why they've kept it. Probably because it's just such a meme thing. But if I ever do get the Dead Island game on PlayStation, then I will stream it just so I can show that bit. Just because of how stupid it is. Just literally, you'd be elsewhere doing stuff, and all you hear is "Oh, champagne!" over the fucking radio. Like, God damn it! Stop giving a woman champagne. Will I be buying the new Dead Island game? I won't be buying any fucking game for a bit. I won't be buying shit for a...
Yeah, neither of us will be.
Yeah.
I pay as fuck. I didn't get paid last cycle, so. Yay, pay raises. Every single time we get a pay raise, it fucks up one of the pays.
Hey, at least yours is 6.66%. At least you can have a little giggle at that.
Right? On top of my annual pay raise for just being in the year.
Yeah. Oh, God. So, I don't know. One thing I'll probably say is there'll probably be DLC for Dead Island 2, which may increase.
Guaranteed.
That will probably increase it by like what, maybe 2, maybe 3 hours at a push.
Mhm.
But I'm sorry but 20 hours. That's kind of lackluster, to be honest. That's quite a small. That's quite a small number. Like, yeah, that's kind of nothing. For that amount of content, it should... The fact it is the price of what it is in pre-order is, well, kind of thievery, to be honest. It should not be the price it is. Like 50, 60 quid.
It's in general fucking thievery now.
Like, it should not be that price. I'm sorry, but there's no way you can justify paying like 50, 60 quid for a 20-hour game.
Yeah, $90 Canadian is too goddamn much for any fucking game.
Yeah. So...
Hey, no, I'm not making that up. It is $90 Canadian for most games.
Yeah, he is not wrong. But it's better than having 1,000 hours in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's not hard. That's a shoehorned in 1,000 hours. So yeah.
See, that's just too much content. That's just too much. There's a difference, right? See, there's a difference between like 1,000 hours and 20 hours.
1,000 hours of Skyrim content is very different than 1,000 hours of fucking Dead Island content.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but if you're able to make 1,000 hours on Dead Island, you need help. And no, that is not...
I just seen Lion's message about asking me if I have a gun fetish. The answer is no.
He's just very knowledgeable.
Like yeah, and I like all things mechanical.
He's just very knowledgeable, so... So, yeah. Moving on from Dead Island 2 and the meme. Do you know what I find ironic? Is if they'd have delayed it any longer, they could have easily... I think people need help, Sims. I think that might be his autocorrect fucking up again.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about 1,000 hours in Skyrim, an Elder Scrolls modder creates an in-game tribute to to their departed mother.
What? You like Skyrim?
Huh?
I said, why? Did his mother like Skyrim?
So this is apparently what it said. The In Memory of My Mum mod is compatible with Morrowind, Oblivion, and of course Skyrim. So it's not just Skyrim, it is actually the other games. So the Heartwarming mod adds protective shrines to each of the 3 games and will give you a buff related to health, magicka, stamina, and all stats. My mum passed away in January. She was only 46, and in that time I have been trying to cope with the fact that she is gone. When she passed, I asked for help in the forums on how to add a shrine in her memory. Since then, I've been trying to work up the nerve to play the games she introduced me to. Ah, so his mum introduced him to...
Yeah. That's where it makes sense.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Fair enough. That, like,
Yeah.
In that case, hats off to you, dude. Mind you, I'm already going to hats off to you anyway. Just because you're trying to show a sign
Speaking of dead people, so while we were moving from the old house to the new one, we found my great-grandparents.
What?
We found my great-grandparents. They've been riding around the backseat of the truck for the last few weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
You mentioned dead people, so I brought up the dead people instead.
I've got dead people in my trunk.
Pretty much.
Nothing fancy. I added an Imperial Cult shrine and notes. The shrine operates like a normal shrine, and the note just says she can live on in every adventure I take in Tamriel. It says my mum suffered from a severe case of restartitis. The shrine is located in Cedar Neen, close to where you exit the tutorial. Funniest part of me making this for my mum is she never played with mods, and now her memory will be 1. That is kind of ironic, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all there is to it. If you want to add your own screenshots, go for it. The biggest thing I can tell you is to call your parents and tell them you love them. You never know how much time you have with them.
Some people it's too much time.
Yeah. Others not as much time. So not gonna lie, that it kind of hits close to home. Not gonna lie. To anyone that's actually been keeping up with me, so I'm not gonna say, but you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna lie. That's actually a nice little tribute. Hats off to you, my dude. Hats off to you. That's a very nice thing to do. It was recently revealed that, in related Skyrim news, it was recently revealed that mods for the game are now topping 100 million monthly downloads. Fuck me!
That does not surprise me at all.
It does not surprise me, but it's still just still a staggering number, though. That's not that's not a number to sniff at. Let me just tell you that, folks. Like, fucking hell. Just that's so much. Oh god. But yeah, that I still. The fact that he actually got help from the community to actually not just put it in Skyrim, but Morrowind and Oblivion is very dedicated, I feel. I wonder if he'll end up doing that for the...
He didn't make those other 2 mods.
Yeah. I wonder if he might actually end up doing something like that for the next Elder Scrolls game, when that eventually comes out. But yeah, hats off to him and condolences to him, and may be able to actually help move forward. So, now on to a bit of a controversial game.
Oh no.
Just because I can't believe the amount, what has basically been claimed here. Hogwarts Legacy. Yes. Yeah, well, this has actually come across.
What are the freaks saying about it now?
Well, apparently it has generated over $1 billion in revenue, claims analysts.
Oh, good for the developers.
Yeah. So
Because that's where literally every single penny goes, is to those developers.
yeah. So the fact, despite the huge controversy, especially streaming controversy revolving around that game, the fact that some streamers have even actually basically been harassed and bullied out of streaming, period. Which I get.
That's an easy target for those people. And you know what people I'm talking about.
Yep. Not gonna go there.
Goddamn extremists.
But apparently it only took 2 weeks for the Wizarding World RPG to sell 12 million copies, which does not surprise me, to be honest.
No, because a good game is a good game regardless.
Yeah. If that's
Nobody
your
really buys games to fucking show their political ideals or anything. It's just about fun.
Exactly.
And people are forgetting about that with games, is that it's about fucking fun.
Charles,
they take it all seriously.
I know, Charles. I know. We've already made the stance clear. Let's move on from that bit. All right. We're just talking about the numbers here.
Yeah, I know. Still gonna make the stance clear to some fucking weirdos.
I know.
What was I gonna do here again? Oh, yeah.
By apparently entertainment data analyst Millie A, apparently that number has soared even higher.
It's gonna keep climbing.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna keep getting bigger.
It's a quality single player game. It's not gonna stop selling.
It does certainly seem to hold its own. Although I still find it funny that one person I saw make their bit of a criticism about the game was there's more spells in Elden Ring than there is in this. Which is like bit of a weird thing to point. It's like a bit of a weird thing to complain about, but
yeah, that's not a big deal. Like,
yeah.
Yay, Elden Ring has more spells. How many of those spells basically do the same fucking thing?
Yeah. But yeah, it's.
I have Fireball and Firebolt and Fire Javelin. They all shoot fire. It's the same fucking spell with a different visual effect.
No, they don't, Charles. Listen, alright, listen. Fireball, it just throws a ball. Firebolt throws just a big ball of fire, but it hits an AoE effect. Fire Javelin actually goes and breaks through an enemy's armor. It's not all the same.
You're throwing fire. Fuck off.
I have no idea what you mean. Why are you being so mean to the absolute intricacy of all the Elden Ring spells?
It's not just Elden Ring spells either, it's fucking Skyrim spells. Oh my god, Skyrim spells are the worst.
We're back on Skyrim.
Well, Skyrim's the next biggest magic game with magic in it, so.
Yeah.
But they're all always the same issues. Like, we have all these spells, great, and how many of them are basically the same fucking thing?
Yeah. Not to mention all the shouts.
Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, Some people are actually reckoning that Hogwarts Legacy's success will only continue to grow and will not slow down anytime soon, as the game is coming out on 2 previous gen consoles on the 5th of May after yet another delay, and will be hitting Switch on the 25th of July.
Well, if there's another delay, you know that they didn't prioritize or really fucking make the game for the old gen consoles. New ones, it's going to be optimization issues.
Yeah. I'm still going to be interested to see how it plays on the Switch. Because...
Oh god, I forgot they're making a Switch version.
Yeah, it's coming out on the 25th of July. It's going to be interesting how that actually, not going to lie, how that plays and how that looks graphically. I imagine that graphically, it's going to be chopped down tremendously.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nintendo console would never...
Because, don't get me wrong, the Switch is a great little console. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's fantastic.
But
fantastic.
For a game with the amount of detail that Hogwarts Legacy seems to have that I've seen...
Not just Hogwarts Legacy, though, but any modern game.
Yeah, I'm surprised it has Overwatch 2 on it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like... It's going to be interesting to see... Especially on first generation Switches as well, which is what most people have.
Well, yeah, why would you get a new Switch when you're still working like fucking mint?
Yeah. Although the newer Switches actually do have, more connections.
They got newer hardware. Yeah, they got newer hardware.
Yeah, and you can also attach an Ethernet cable to the back of it. Something that you can't do with the first gen.
Yeah.
I know, because I looked it up because I was plainly curious.
But as we were talking about earlier, that's not a big deal. There's not... The Wi-Fi technology caught up. Not having a fucking wired plugged in is not as big a deal as people make it out to be anymore.
Yeah. But, anyway, back to how it's going to be graphically. We can kind of get a general idea on how previous gen consoles, how it's probably going to be. And I would not be surprised if may have maybe one more delay for it. Just so they can actually get the optimization for previous gen consoles spot on.
Yeah.
Because Cyberpunk had a somewhat similar issue. But not to the extent that a lot of people were bitching and moaning about. So,
well, people love to bitch and moan. That's the problem with extended pieces in any part of the world. The longer countries have peace, the more people bitch about random bullshit because there's just nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, is an observation means several of the people may well just chilling out one day.
Yeah. Basically, people are stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just...
The thing with working with a bunch of history nerds, you start to notice things.
not gonna lie, talking about how dumb people are, it just got me thinking about SAO Abridged. Fucking great, by the way. But yeah, it's like I'm probably gonna maybe like look at like comparisons once the Switch version comes out of like obviously like PS5, Xbox X/X, PS4 and Xbox One, and then Switch. I'm gonna definitely see like you're definitely gonna see like maybe comparison videos on like graphics, which will be very interesting to see. Because it's not just like how it's going to look graphically, it's going to also be like how it
comparison videos.
How it'll be like how it'll render in as well.
I have one major problem when it comes to comparison videos, especially when it's like 4K versus 1080p. That is a completely pointless comparison video when most of the more 1080 TVs, both images are going to look the exact fucking same because the TV can't run the higher resolution.
Yeah. But you get what I'm saying about though. Is hang on. However, to see the figures as high as they are still quite a shock when you consider how many people have been boycotting the title due to its association with Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. Rowling continues to face criticism for making harmful comments. And will financially benefit from the game's sales, despite the fact that she
There hasn't
wasn't
been as
doing.
many people boycotting as you think, by the way. It just sounds like a lot because
I know.
it's just
I know the people. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people that are saying boycott it are being a lot more louder than the ones that aren't. Isn't it funny though that people claim a lot and this isn't just like a thing about Hogwarts Legacy. It's something I've noticed about gaming in general. When a group say they're going to boycott a game, they're usually very loud, and because they're so loud, people hear them a lot more.
Especially in the Western market.
Yeah.
Especially in the Western market.
When people like bitch and moan about something, it's like, oh, I'm going to boycott this, and they're usually very loud about it, and to the point where it seems like there's loads more actually boycotting it than there actually is. So apparently, according to this, some of the developers who worked on the game previously announced that they are boycotting it for the same reason. Okay. That's a bit of information I was not expecting to see.
I'm not surprised. I mean, wasn't there a developer that got fired from her job at a completely unrelated company because she congratulated the team of the game?
Yeah, people just be dumb sometimes, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just... This is why I do this, like, why I do the Flopcast is like, because I want to actually like show people like, hey, there's this kind of information out there. If I don't cover all of it, there's still maybe more to actually see. So go fucking looking, actually dig deep, actually learn the truth.
Big thing I can say is just don't believe the first thing you see on the internet, especially if it's from Twitter or Facebook. My God.
Yeah.
Do a Google search, get multiple points of view, build your own conclusion.
Yes. Do due diligence when it comes to information of any kind.
Yeah.
Because that...
Stop just listening to whatever the fucking media gods want you to.
As I always say, here on the Flopcast, we're not the most professional in any way, shape or form. Never claim to be whatsoever. And don't you fucking start about the whole celebrity thing, I will slap the shit out of you.
Says one at the merch store.
Fuck off!
Yeah, you mentioned something, so you knew it was coming.
Yes, because I know it will probably come out of your mouth at some point anyway, you arsehole! You like to do it every damn time, you prick! So don't even...
Yes, you know by now, you saying anything about it increases the likelihood of me saying shit.
Even when I don't say anything into it, so I might as well get out of your system immediately!
Honestly, I wasn't gonna mention a fucking thing until you said that. So that was completely on you.
All right, fair enough. I'll take the hit on that one. But still, fuck you. Oh god. But yeah, always look into something. Always actually double check everything. Anything you read on the internet, take it with a mouthful of salt. And look into shit. Because guarantee...
do not believe a single fucking word that comes out of Kotaku's mouth.
Because guarantee, there is always a truth hidden within the truth. Because one person's truth is not exactly the whole truth.
A lot of people like to alter the facts to fit their reality.
Yes. Hence why you always do your due diligence. Hence why the point of the Flopcast was basically for something like that. To at least help to try and maybe encourage that type of behaviour. Especially within the gaming community. I do think something like that is maybe needed more than usual. Granted, I might not be the best person to do it because I'm not exactly the most well informed when it comes to stuff. But the intention is still there. And I'm sure as Charles's profile pic here would actually say, he just doesn't fucking care.
Yeah.
He does his due diligence and makes his own decisions. But yeah, fucking hell. We've actually managed to go through pretty much this whole thing, Charles. We managed to do the whole 2 hours.
but you also want to talk about the new anime too.
Yes, the new anime. We'll quickly just it'll be a last bit of thing, ladies and gentlemen. Not related to video games, but considering we spoke,
No, this is something that kind of popped up last minute with Ben because of shit I was sending him.
yeah, but also because well, we were talking quite in detail of Dragon Ball earlier, so I think it only kind of
Yeah.
fits. So, but yeah, well, Charles actually found this just a bit before the Flopcast. Basically, the list of anime that we are basically going to be expecting in the spring season.
With release dates.
Yes, which is very surprising. It's just one
I
show
did
that
check. I did double check on that page that I've been sending you links from, and they are fairly reliable.
yeah, I will say one show that I was not expecting to see a second season of yet was In Another World with my smartphone. I was not expecting.
Yeah, same here.
Like, I thought that was just going to be a one series and done.
Yeah, considering how mid it was.
Yeah,
Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't that good either. It was
yeah.
just okay.
But then again, look at the amount of mid shows that seem to be coming out these days. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't quite surprise me.
Glory Zero.
Oh, you mean regurgitate, as I call it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tried
The
watch.
Hype Train Jumper Show.
Tried watching it, got bored instantly.
Oh, yeah. I got through, like, 2 episodes.
Like, not gonna lie, if I want to watch a show that basically does repeat itself on a constant, I'll watch the time skips. I'll watch the time repeat saga of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's fucking hell. This list goes all the way to June, right at the end of
Yeah.
June.
What, you didn't actually take a look at it earlier?
No, I didn't, because I was getting started.
True, but you'll be happy to know Dr. Stone's April 6th for you.
Yee. I'm surprised about Ancient Magus' Bride, season 2.
Yeah, I kind of was too.
Yeah, mind you, one that we'll be looking forward to when that eventually does hit our screens will be Goblin Slayer season 2. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Been looking forward to
That
that.
one does not have a day yet, as far as I know.
No, but that is something that we will both be looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I know, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't exactly game-related stuff, but well, this isn't exactly your typical Flopcast either, so just roll with it.
No, this is just kind of like talking about our
Yeah,
normal shit that we enjoy and sharing it.
yeah. And show that.
Which is why I kind of, at the end.
Yeah. Hence why also I said we sometimes talk about video games. Oh god, I just had a look at the second page. Oh god, Black Clover, really?
Yeah, I think that one's a movie.
Yeah. I thought that ended.
So did I.
And more Sailor Moon
I'm
stuff,
honest-
really?
Yep. I've seen the trailer for that, and the art style is actually really cool looking for that one.
Wait, what one?
That Sailor Moon one, I've seen the trailer for because there was a trailer attached with the announcement.
Yeah.
And the art style actually looks really fucking. Just the problem is it's Sailor Moon.
Next part of a new Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
I've been enjoying that. It's actually not bad, that one.
I was never a huge Gundam fan.
Oh, I have been, but that's just me. Demon Slayer? Was that the next season?
No idea.
Probably. It's been a while since the second season ended, so makes sense.
Yeah. I'm honestly looking forward to seeing that Demon Lord 2099 one. Just 'cause the image they released with that announcement looks fucking cool.
What one? Sorry.
Demon Lord 2099.
Oh yeah,
There's no date
yeah.
for it yet, but
yeah,
that image looks fucking awesome.
it does. It does. I see they're also actually starting to make a bit more progress with Demon Academy.
What's that?
I see they're starting to make a bit more progress with Demon King Academy.
Yeah, but episode 7 still isn't out.
Yeah, they kind of stopped for a while, didn't they?
Yeah, because of complications due to COVID, according to the site I use for my anime.
That makes sense. Fair
Yeah.
enough. But yeah, alright. I think that's enough. We've, yep, that's gone 10 o'clock now. Well, 2 past 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have run a whole 2 hours. We've somehow managed to, managed to bullshit our way through it again. But then again...
Yeah, the usual magical, hey, look at me. One of
Hey,
these
it's
days,
about...
by the way, I've got to get used to radio after fucking, what's it called? Twitch drop.
Hey man, it's usual bullshit. We always actually talk shit when we go through these, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
But I've never actually claimed not to talk bullshit, so. But yeah, Charles, thank you for actually joining me on this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
And I'm sure people actually have enjoyed your company on this because it was something a bit different. Because well, you don't exactly fucking pull your punches.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh,
you do.
now that I can see the title, that Demon Slayer thing is a new season.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Because the full title is Demon Slayer, blah blah blah, Swordsmith Villain. Perk is a hint.
Right. Hey Asagi, alerts don't work for when we're doing the Flopcast, so I made sure of that. Someone played the
Somebody may or may not have abused them, and I'm not apologizing, nor my brother.
When do you two ever apologise?
Me more so than him.
I never expect apologies from either of you.
Now, Alex used to be really bad though, until somebody gave him his taste of his own medicine.
I still do now. Hey, it's not my fault he has his alerts turned all the way up right by him, and I always do the scream one when I appear.
Oh. Do you like Devil as a Part-Timer, Ben?
I've not actually watched it. It's on my list.
Okay, because season 2 is scheduled for July now.
Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the next episode of the Flopcast is obviously, as still a standard, due in 2 weeks. So, the next episode will be on the 10th of April. Streaming over the course of my current situation will kind of go as stated in the stream schedule that I posted earlier in the week. So tomorrow's stream will be at 4 p.m. Because obviously I'm no longer streaming on Sundays because I want to be able to spend time with my family and my girlfriend and also do other things as well, and it kind of just... Streaming kind of got in the way of my personal stuff, so I decided to actually put that to the side and move it to Tuesday instead of here on Sunday. Obviously, streams, as I said, will be actually happening earlier in the day to obviously, so those of you who are like, who have been
somebody being out of a job now.
Sorry?
So yeah, all because somebody's out of a job now.
Yeah, well, I'm taking the opportunity to actually try and do this, so I've actually got something else going rather than just job searching all the time. But yeah, as I said, they're going to be earlier, so the times I stated in the schedule will probably stay as is. Next Monday, because we're not doing any voice acting for a while, because as I said, we're taking a break for a bit until we actually decide on what we're actually going to fucking do next. So that will also be earlier, probably around about maybe 6 or 7 p.m. UK time. You guys will have to work out what time it is in your regions, because, well...
That's something you need to do.
But yeah, I hope you all have actually enjoyed this, and enjoyed this episode of the Flopcast. And yes, we're going to go ahead and, well, get shit started for that raid. And obviously you guys know who we're actually obviously going to raid, because we raid him every Monday. Because if we don't raid him, he raids us.
Speaking of raiding, Ben, just real quick on that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Twitch channel that runs like a TV station, non-profit. There's a bunch of dudes who meme about. I've told you about them WBPL 76.
Hmm.
If nobody is on and are looking to raid someone, I highly suggest them. They're a bunch of funny fucking dudes, and they stream a bunch of random bullshit, and there's pretty much 24/7 going.
Fair dues. Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
Like I said, they run it like a TV station, so there's different people streaming on that channel at any given point.
Alright, as I said, I'll have a look. I'll have a look at. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as stated, we're going to be raiding Blue Moo Gaming, who is currently playing Resident Evil 0. So he's not doing 4 like everyone else is. But yeah, obviously you got the commands that are actually there. Obviously the first one is for those of you who follow, the second one is for those of you who are subbed. And with that being said, raise your pizzas high and say it with me. Stay chaotic and live for the challenge. Bye.